Coming up on Aggie Sports Overtime, we're talking Chick-fil-A Bowl in Aggie Land. The Aggies begin preparation for a New Year's Eve matchup with ACC surprise story Duke. Questions continue about the future of Johnny Manziel and the likelihood the quarterback plays his final game as an Aggie in Atlanta against the Blue Devils. The Aggie men's basketball team laces up the sneakers at the Toyota Center in Houston for a matchup with an old Big 12 rival, while the Aggie women feel the holiday spirit at Reed Arena before traveling to New York City for a Sunday matinee with St. John's. Adjust your Santa hat and not your television, because Aggie Sports Overtime starts now.
Welcome to Aggie Sports Overtime. And now, here's Luke Simons and Chris Vlahos.
The Aggie men weren't the only SEC basketball team playing a longtime rival Saturday. Fellow Big 12 turned SEC team Missouri went head-to-head with Illinois in St. Louis tonight with bragging rights at stake. Fans split right down the middle, Mizzou and Illinois. Missouri trailing by 4, the Tigers gamble. Tracy Abrams cashes in for the Illini with the bucket. Even at 53 in the second, Abrams finished with a game-high 22. That basket gives Illinois back the lead. Illini up by 2 with 19 seconds left. Jordan Clarkson drives, kicks to the corner, and Jabari Brown sinks the 3. Missouri has a 1-point lead in the Gold Unis. Last chance for Illinois, and it's Abrams. Spins in the lane and draws the whistle. Take one more look. Clearly he was hit on the right arm right there. He needs both for the win, one for the tie. After making the first, he just drops the second free throw. Missouri with under 5 seconds. No timeouts. They need to get it in. They're trailing by 1. That's the play they draw up. Inbounds pass is mishandled. A desperation heave that goes begging. And Illinois upsets Missouri. It's the Tigers' first loss of the season, and they're held to a season-low 64 points. Fans at Rupp Arena on their feet as the Wildcats host Belmont. Bruins leading by 3. Dribble into the three-point line. Drew Windler rises and fires, buries the 3. Belmont has a 6-point lead. 9-point Bruins cushion. J.J. Mann throws the cross-court inbounds pass. Defender falls, and Craig Bradshaw slams it. So Belmont leads Coach Cal in Kentucky by 11. But before the half ends, the Wildcats with a pretty pick and roll. The 7-footer Willie Cauley-Stein, look out below the monster flush. UK down a pair at half. Freshman sensation Julius Randle had a game and career-high 29 points, 2 of them right there on the runner. Kentucky rallies and wins by double digits, improving to 9-3 this season. Billy Donovan's 16th-ranked Gators playing Fresno State in Florida, not Gainesville, though. Tied in the first half. Senior forward Casey Prather with a soft touch at the front of the rim. Gators take a 2-point lead. Florida pulls away in the second. Michael Frazier drains the jumper from beyond the arc, and the Bulldogs had no answer for Prather. The big man had 16 points, and Florida wins easily. 2 teams on a crash course for Arlington. David versus Goliath with a state title on the line. The Alito Bearcats entered Saturday undefeated without truly being tested, while the Brenham Cubs lost their opening game and have won 14 straight. Think about that. Throw in that the Cubs lost in the title game in 2009 to Alito, and something had to give for the 4A Division II state championship game. Fans made the 222-mile trip from Brenham to Arlington today with a state championship on their mind. 3-3 in the second quarter. Luke Bishop fakes the handoff on the jet sweep. He sprints untouched, but Ernest Patterson with a touchdown-saving tackle on the 50-plus yard run. That sets up the fullback handoff. Dathan Davis in the end zone, 10-3 Alito at that point. With a minute left in the first half, Luke Bishop again connects with Ryan Newsom on a 28-yard TD pass. That play right there gives Alito more than 1,000 points scored on the season, the only high school football team ever to do that. Same score in the fourth quarter. Bishop surgical with that pass, drops it over the fingertips of a Cubs defender. Taco Anderson scores on the 46-yarder. 3 title game appearances since 2001. But no championships for the Brenham Cubs as they lose a second state title game to Alito, this time by 28. The 2A Division I state championship game between Cameron Yo and Wall on Thursday. Second quarter tied at 7. Wall driving. Luke Dacey sacked by Michael Evan. That would lead to a missed field goal. Yo capitalizes. Trayon Smith right up the gut, 12-yard run. First and goal, Yeoman. Then Smith caps off the drive with a 2-yard score, 14-7 Yo. Right before the half, though, Chris Gutierrez takes the toss and walks in a bright white jersey from 10 yards out, even at 14. Late in the third quarter, 4th and 5 for Yo at their 49-yard line. It's a fake punt. Capriva finds Sheffield, a 16-yard gain. Keeps the drive moving. 5 plays later, Jason Capriva connects with Aaron Sims for the touchdown, gives the Yeomen a 21-14 lead. And after a fumble, Smith scores his 4th rushing touchdown, this from 11 yards away. Your offensive MVP rushed for 157 yards, 22 carries. Yo wins back-to-back state titles. The Yeomen are 30-1 in 31 games dating back to last season. Tim DeRuyter's 20th-ranked Fresno State Bulldogs playing 25th-ranked USC in the Las Vegas Bowl, and there was a lot of that. The second of 4 Cody Kessler touchdown passes makes it 14-6 Trojans. Same score in the second frame. Kessler with a 17-yard chuck. He finished with 344 yards passing, and nothing changed in the second half. Marquise Lee had a pair of touchdown grabs. This game was never in question. The Trojans had the ball for more than 41 minutes in the game. USC earns its 10th victory of the year and wins the Las Vegas Bowl. A pair of state schools battling in the New Mexico Bowl. Colorado State down 15 with the ball in the 4th. Garrett Grayson hits a wide-open Jordan Vaden, makes a nice snag for the 12-yard score. 8-point game after the PAT. The Rams are out of timeouts. Wazoo inexplicably snaps it with 22 seconds left on the play clock. Colorado State strips the football and recovers it. The Rams go 33 yards on 8 plays in under 2 minutes and score, but they need the 2-point conversion to tie. They get it on an incredible effort from Donald Alexander, just nicks the pylon. So it's 45 all. 33 seconds left. Colorado State kicks it long. DeAndre Caldwell fumbles and the Rams recover. So that sets up Jarrett Roberts for the game-winning 41-yard field goal. Colorado State scores 18 fourth-quarter points and wins the New Mexico Bowl in improbable fashion. The famous Idaho Potato Bowl featuring Buffalo and San Diego State in frigid Boise. 3rd and 1, Aztecs in a scoreless game. Quinn Kaler fakes the handoff, uses a stiff arm for the first, and then a pretty cutback that would make Aztec alum NFL Hall of Famer Marshall Faulk proud for the TD. San Diego State rushed for 249 yards, 5 touchdowns on Saturday. They win this one big. And lastly, we're going to get as quickly as we can to the New Orleans Bowl. Joe Montana's son, Nick Montana, throws an 82-yard pick six, and that man's going to run 21-14 right now in the 3rd quarter of that one. Looks like the Ragin' Cajuns may win the New Orleans Bowl.